New life for a bill that's been more than 6 years in the making. But some aren't entirely satisfied, saying the puppy mill bill doesn't do enough to crack down on those who breed too many dogs who live in horrifying conditions. Penalties for running a mill are a key part of the legislation. Animal rights advocates say the fees are too low.
If you consider a lot of these dogs, they're sold to places like Petland and other pet stores, and they're sold for thousands of dollars. Then if you look at the fact it's just $100 for a violation for that breeding dog in this facility, it just doesn't equate. It just ends up being a cost of doing business.
Out of more than a dozen witnesses who testified before the Agriculture Committee, Tom Coleman was one of the only opponents of the bill. He's a breeder with about 300 dogs who now lives in Knox County.
I think that if we use the dog control officers as they have been using them in the state, if they use the AKC, if they use the USDA, there's no reason to add another redundancy of inspectors and people on top of that.
Only one lawmaker voted against moving the bill out of committee.
You're going to see people go out of business because of the continued increased cost. I mean, did you see the fee structure on this? When you're starting to go 150 here, 250, 750? Come on, there's enough laws on the books to handle this particular situation. That's why I didn't support it.
But the chairman of the committee, who supported the crackdown, says no legislation is perfect.
I feel that if we meant a happy medium, we give it a base to work off of. And any piece of legislation, you're always going to say, you know, look and see what you've done and see later on down the road if you have to tweak some things.
For now, animal rights advocates are celebrating a victory of sorts, a bill that doesn't do everything they want, but might improve the lives of man's best friend. At the State House, Michael Locklear, WOUB News.